Hello everyone, I'm fB and today I will be hosting another edition of fB's weekly race. This is an endurance race that I host every Saturday, which lasts for about 1 hour on a track that's released just before the race goes live. The track used is a mixture of different styles that you find in Stadium, such as tech, dirt, speed and also obstacles found in RPG and trial tracks. No registration is needed to participate, simply just join the server before starting time and you will be eligible to play. And we're seeing some warm-ups right now on this week's track, which is Juicy and made by Mr.Pink. Usually at this point I would tell you how to submit maps to the race, but I have decided to stop receiving maps for the time being. The reasons why are because I already got an overwhelming amount of maps submitted to me, and to prevent people from getting disappointed that it takes so long for their map until it's used, and because I don't want to burn myself out by putting too much of a burden on me, I've taken this decision. I'll let you know once I'm accepting maps once again. So it looks like we are about 160 players. And I'm just gonna write here in the chat that I will disable the chat once the race goes live, and if you want to chat one after you finish the race, you should be in my Twitch chat. But yeah, we are 35 seconds away from starting. Also for this race I have changed the starting time, so we are now starting at 4 PM EST, so a bit earlier, and we'll see if this is better received. In that case I'll keep using it. Alright, 15 seconds left, and I'll write live in the chat, and then disable the chat as well. Alright, live. So, let's disable chat. There we go. Alright, so we are starting now. Let's just put on some audio as well. And let's follow bits in the first round just to learn the track. So the track starts with two different paths. You can go down or to the right. It's about equally fast, a bit faster to go down in the first lap, but in all the other laps, the flying laps, flying starts, you want to take the right way, the right path. Let's lower it a bit. Alright, so we have a good start, 158 players still driving, so that's nice. And currently in some dirt. Again, the map is a mixture of different styles that represent Stadium. And here is a drop. You can also go too much to the right. You saw an alternative path there. Oh, and Bits makes a mistake, but doesn't lose too much time. And then we will transition here to some tech. Bits with a very wide line, and then go into the speed part, not very long speed part, but it does have this cool bounce. So you do a flip and then you respawn in the checkpoint, and you gotta be careful to not respawn too early, because then you'll miss that checkpoint. And oh yeah, also new for this race is that I'm using expansion. So it's a plugin pack, and with that one I can actually switch between the players by just clicking on their names like this. So I don't have to use tab. So that is very nice. And also I can disable the chat, which I did. So I'll use that for future races. And we are actually soon entering lap 2, some obstacles here. Before that. And then we are into the next lap, and there will be 23 laps in total for this race. First place should finish in about 45 minutes or so, and then after that there will be a 15-minute timer starting for the rest of the players to start. But anyways, that's the first lap, and we see Omnipod in the lead, also known as Epic, I believe, but has changed his nickname. Driving the race for the first time, I do believe. Don't think he's driven it before. So yeah, he's off to a good start. Then we got Poker at second place. Has been on the podium before. Second place, I think, is his best. He's not won it. And then we got Spam at third. No, actually not anymore. A couple of players will pass him. But Spam has won the race before, once before. Oh, and then he clips the wall, so even more players will pass him. Shiver instead goes up to third place. Not sure if he's... I think he has participated perhaps before, but not had any good placement. You see here, it's still very close in the race. Speed You Need has been on the podium twice before. One second place and one third place. And right now at fourth place. Then we got the Link, also driving for Pure, like Omnipods. Almost passing Speed You Need. Raggle has been on the podium twice. I believe he's been third twice. And off to a pretty good start as well, currently at 5th place, passes Link. We got Fuzzy at 7th place. Has driven the race many times before. Can't remember what his best placement is, but it's around this position, I do think. Marseille 9 has won the race before and been on the podium quite a lot of times. I think he's been third like 3 times or something like that. Here's Cannot driving for Hot. And Spam has dropped down to 10th place by the looks of it. We also got Genesis. Don't think he's driven the race before. Currently at 11th place. And yeah, I guess I can just go through players here a bit further back in the pack. So we got Focus driving for fB's, currently at 29th place. We got a lot of players driving this race, it's gonna take a while, I guess. Also Pack driving has been on the podium before. Bad start though in this race, only at 39th place. So we'll have to make a comeback. Still a long way to go though, of course. We got Chapo driving for Pure. Old school player, participating for the first time. So that's nice to see. Who else do we have? We have Buy a Brain driving for Pulse Gaming, Dirt Team, currently at 74th place, 73rd now. We got Sinvani, 91st place, also not a name I recognize, so it could be a new player. And oh, we got F-Zero Lil Machine. Of course, F-Zero is one of my favorite games to play, so seems to be another F-Zero fan. That's cool. Let's see here. We also got Vapis driving for IGN at 123rd place, just respawning. And yeah, still not having reached the end here. We got Rachel for AR at 134th place. And let's see if we can find who is currently last. Looks like it's Joffy at 155th place. So we still got quite a lot of players driving. So that's nice to see. Anyways, let's go back to the top. Looks like Poker has gone up in the lead now. So he has passed Omnipods. Both these players looking to win the race for the first time. Omnipods, I believe, is driving the race for the first time. So that would be something not many people have done. I believe only Wally, who won the first race, and Raysons has won the first race they participated in. So it's not very... it's not a very packed group of players. Very few players. Spam has gone up to 3rd place now. Was down to 10th place there for a while. Speed You Need at 4th place. So still a very close race. Poker only with a 1 second lead over Omnipods. And we see all the players here had to respawn. Speed You Need not very far behind the Spam whatsoever. I guess we can take an overview here as well. I always like these overview looks of the map. And just go through top 22, I suppose. So Poker is in the lead, Omnipods at 2nd, Spam at 3rd, Speed You Need at 4th, Shiver at 5th, Bits at 6th, Fuzzy at 7th, Marseille 9 at 8th, Link at 9th, Genesis at 10th, Kev at 11th, Dan Doom at 12th, Ranked at 13th, Thompson at 14th, Wolfram at 15th, SCK at 16th, Fraser at 17th, Focus at 18th, Pasco at 19th, Short at 20th, Canot at 21st, and Dexter at 22nd. So that's currently the top 22. And looks like Daryl got an invalid time, so won't be able to finish the race. And Poker sets a new local record, 1 minute 56 seconds 78 hundredths. And I suppose we can take a look at the records. So Poker obviously got the fastest time, also Spam and Omnipods are under 1 minute 57 seconds. But I'm sure that's gonna get under 1:56 at least. Still very early, of course. Poker though in the lead, ahead of Omnipods. As we saw Schiller T making a crash. And then Spam at 3rd place. That's currently the top 3. Oh, not anymore. Speed you need with more speed. But then he gets an awkward landing, so Spam comes back. Of course, Speed you need known as a dirt player mostly, though he is also good in tech. Spam more known as a tech player. And we are currently in lap 5 out of 23. So still a long way to go. Poker now with a 4-second lead. Looks like Omnipods has made a huge mistake. Omnipods down to 10th place. I wonder if he actually missed the respawn. He might have respawned too early and subsequently respawned to the previous checkpoint instead. So yeah, that might have been what happened to Omnipods, and with that he lost several positions, down to 10th place, 9th place now. And Poker got a whoops, should not click on his name since it's a link. Poker got a big lead now, 4 seconds ahead of Speed You Need. Oh, did Sand also win the first race he participated in? And Mario Saynon, okay. Yeah, now that you mentioned that, I do remember that they did also win those first races. But yeah, it's not a lot of people though that has done it. Just a handful. Yeah, sorry about that, Onyo. It's happens sometimes. Mania Planet still seems to be pretty unstable, which is very unfortunate. I guess it's more stable now than it was before, but yeah, those random crashes still happens. So Poker now 5 seconds ahead of Speed You Need. So off to a very good start. Wonder if he can keep it though. Spam remains at 3rd place, so he is keeping a good pace. Not much mistakes. And that of course is the way to go in this kind of endurance race. You want to keep your times pretty stable and not make much mistakes. You don't really have to play that fast either. Of course it helps though if you drive fast and drive consistent. But yeah, looks like we still have 143 players driving the race. We did not beat the amount of people starting. The record for that is 164 players, I do believe. But still a lot of players, so that's very cool. So that indicates that this new starting time is pretty well received. So yeah, I might continue using it. We might beat the amount of people finishing though. That is set to 101 players. So yeah, could beat that, we'll see. Link drives into lap 7 out of 23, currently at 4th place. Looks like Genesis is doing pretty well in assumably his first race, could be wrong. But yeah, looking pretty good here at 5th place. Then Omnipods has gone up to 6th place. I wonder if he actually missed that respawn. Would be interesting to find out. But yeah, he definitely, I think he can climb here in the rankings if he continues to drive really fast, which is seems to be able to do, and then he crashes just as I say that. Morrissey 9 should pass him. Yes, he will. Start to be focus, not far behind either. 8th place. Yeah, I will mostly focus on the fights here at the top. I will go through the list one more time though with all the players, but mostly I will focus on these fights here at the top. There are so many players driving, so it's really hard to give justice to everyone. But yeah, this is really cool though that I can switch between the players by just clicking on their names. That is very useful, I think. So something I want to use for competitive matches as well would be also very useful. Ooh, someone made a big mistake. Wonder who that was. And it was down to 9th place. You see what the one mistake can do, and it looks like Spam has gone up to 2nd place. Has passed Speed You Need. Ooh, Speed You Need hits the wall, so Spam will get an even bigger lead. Link will pass Speed You Need as well, so Speed You Need down to 4th place. But Spam still got 6 seconds up to Poker at first, who's into lap 8 now. Still got the local record as well. Yeah, it's possible that I am wrong about when the players, if this is their first race or not, because yeah, for those who don't know, there has been almost 500 players now participating in the race, so that's a pretty good number, and we might actually break 500 after this race. That would be very cool. Let's see here. Bits has a new 10th local record. Not sure why the colors are different. As you see here, Spam's time is in green and then Bits is in blue. Some bug, I suppose. Let's see how Poker does this part. Want to make sure that you don't respawn too early at this checkpoint. Here comes Spam. Doing the same. The Speed You Need at 3rd now. Has passed Link again. Then we got Genesis at 5th. We got Focus at 6th, Morrissey 9 at 7th, Thompson at 8th, Omnipots at 9th, had that great start, ranked at 10th. We got Dan Doom Al at 11th, could be also a new player, not sure. Wolfram at 12th place. We got Shorts at 13th, has been on the podium before, 3rd place I think in race 9. Pack of course also has been on the podium. We'll see Fussy passing him though. Then we got SCK at 16th. Pasco was at 7th, but both Bits and Shiver, the two My Revenge players, will pass him. Then we got Pasco at 19th. We got Magnet at 20th. Kev at 21st. And then Raggle at 22nd. Omnipots with a great time. 1 minute 56 seconds, 1800s. Takes over the first local record, which is kind of like a competition in the competition. Some players that might be a bit further back in the pack and not able to get a good position might go for that local record instead. Okay, top 5 is green, 6 to 10 is more blue than green. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. That's good to know. But yeah, I guess I can also say that after the race is over, I will give out 2 stadium demo keys in my Twitch chat. They will last for 1 month after you activate them. And yeah, there will be 2 trivia questions about the race, and that will decide who will get them. So yeah, if you want to have a chance to win those keys, just be present in my chat. And also for the players, the people that are driving, I know a lot of people like to write in the chat after they finish, and well, obviously they can't do that anymore because I have disabled the chat, but if you are in my Twitch chat, then you can just write there. So I would recommend having my Twitch chat open while you drive, and maybe not actually play my stream to minimize lag, and then just once you finish, you just tab to the Twitch chat and chat there instead. So hopefully that should be a good replacement solution, I suppose. But yeah, currently following Omnipods, who just took over the local record, is at 6th place, trying to get catch up to Genesis. But in the lead we do have Poker driving for Team Acer, and then we got Spam for Team Dignitas. Of course, these two played against each other a couple days ago in the ESL competition Premiership 13 group stage match between Acer and Dignitas. Now they are in the lead here as well for my weekly race. And we got Speed You Need at third place. As we see Shiver with a new local record, 7th place local record. Yeah, I decided to use expansion. It looks like it's working pretty well. However, it seems to be some kind of bug where if you are below 16th place, everyone in the live rankings widget will also be 16th place. So maybe that's something that can be looked into. But yeah, I decided to still have the race despite that small bug. Should be playable. Yeah, the live rankings works much better now, so that's great. Let's see here. Looks like Poker is keeping about the same distance down to Spam. Spam has caught up with half a second or so. It's not much. But yeah, 5 seconds. That's a decent lead, but it's still not impossible for Poker to lose it very quickly. Although I would say this map doesn't have too many places where you can lose that much time, since the speed section especially is so short. Usually the speed section you see a lot of big mistakes where you lose a lot of time because it takes such a long time to build up speed again. But since this map doesn't have too long of a speed section, there's not really much places to lose that much time. I think the biggest loss would be if you do miss that respawn, which I think Omnipots did earlier in the race. Then you would lose quite a lot of time. Looks like Spam sets a new 3rd place local record. Speed Need 8th place, and then Thompson also 7th place. But Poker still with that fastest time he said earlier. No, never mind, I forgot. Omnipots did beat him. 1 minute 56 seconds 1800s. So Omnipots currently with the best time. He is at 5th place, so he is advancing up in the field. And yeah, I wouldn't say it's impossible for him to get 3rd place. He's only 2 seconds behind Speed You Need at 3rd place, so it's definitely possible. Blink here in between at 4th place. And now Spam 1 second closer, 4.5 seconds behind Poker. So Poker might have made a mistake. Ooh, Spam hit the wall, landed a bit on the side. I don't think it lost him any time really. So yeah, pretty much status quo here in the top with Poker in the lead, Spam at 2nd, Speed You Need at 3rd. And Link and Omnipots follows. Then Genesis. I guess I can go through the pages here again just to give some show the other players a bit. So we got Daredevil at 32nd place, and then we got I'm trying to find like new players that I haven't followed that much. Booby6 at 40th place. Just hit that respawn checkpoint. Sticks sounds like a new player as well. 53rd place at the moment. Then we do have as well Shots Fired. I think that is a new player at 78th place. And what else do we have? We got Nox not driving by the looks of it. Okay, still driving, just lagging quite a lot. Hopefully he will be able to finish. We got Maka for Cyborg at 106th place. Still a lot of players driving. That's nice to see. We got Fast Explorer at 116th place. Nice flip. Let's see if I can find who is currently last. 30 perhaps, though he's standing still right now, so maybe not. Let's see. Maybe T-Chicks at 128th place. He just enters lap 12. So we are actually halfway through the race, and Poker is still in the lead. He is back to over 5 seconds ahead of Spam. But as you can see, it's not that big of a lead. One big mistake and Poker might lose his first place, and Omnipot's now up to 3rd place. Speed Need has dropped down to 5th all of a sudden. So some mistakes from Speed Need. But yeah, I'd say Omnipot is probably the player that is driving the best right now. Of course, was in the lead in the first couple of laps, but then I think at least he missed the checkpoint, respawn checkpoint. Could be wrong about that, but it's the only logical explanation at least. Looks like Poker improves his time, 1 minute 56 seconds 26 hundredths. So very close to Omnipot's record. Also Speed You Need and Ranked with the improvements. And it looks like Poker is actually 6 seconds ahead of Spam now. Oh, and Bits with a new local record. He's currently at 15th place, but sets a time of 1 minute 55 seconds and 99 hundredths. So he's currently the only player under 1 minute 56 seconds. And Bits, of course, has won the local record before, quite a lot of times actually. So he's currently ahead of Omnipot, then Poker, then also Spam, Focus, Ranked, Link. Those are the players under 1 minute 57 seconds. So yeah, good time by Bits, having a close fight with Fussy. And ooh, makes a mistake there. Now Poker 6 seconds ahead of Spam, so continues to drive well. And then he's still almost 10 seconds ahead of Omnipot, who is at 3rd place. Poker now soon into lap 14 out of 23. So not too many laps left to go. Can Poker keep himself at first? Or will anyone catch up? Oh, a new 2nd place local record by Poker. 1 minute 56 seconds and 600. So he set 2 good times in a row. So that's the explanation why Spam is now 7 seconds behind. Poker is driving really fast at the top. Almost too fast, I would say. But yeah, he's of course trying to win the race for the first time. Has been on the podium before. 2nd place, I do believe, or was it 3rd? Not sure. But yeah, he's been on the podium but never won, so that is his goal. Spam has won the race one time before. For those wondering who's won the race the most times, that is Raisons with 9 victories. Actually, his worst position is 2nd place. So yeah, but the Raisons will not participate in the race for a while at least. Should be back though, perhaps later this year, hopefully. Oh, Thompson has gone up to 4th place. Has passed Link. Speed You Need has dropped down to 9th place now. Was at 3rd. So a lot of players passed him. Seems to be pretty close. Not very big distances. If you see, top 22 is only 43 seconds behind Poker, so that indicates that this is a very close race. And we still got 121 players driving the race. That is awesome. We might actually be able to beat the record people finishing, which is 101 players. Poker goes into lap 15 now. And the Spam with a the 4th place local record. 1 minute 56 seconds, 49 hundredths. So he's also driving fast. But as he didn't really catch up that much to Poker, I think Poker set probably another time under 1 minute 57 seconds. Something around that. Ooh, invalid time from Jonix. Will not be able to finish, unfortunately. As we see Poker about to overlap Mash, driving for BL. Also think that is a new player. Tracer improves his time as well. 1 minute 56 seconds, 98 hundredths. We got quite a lot of players now under 1 minute 57 seconds. And here comes Poker doing the flip and then the respawn. And then let's see how Spam does it. And then Omnipods. Omnipods is actually not very far behind Spam. Could catch up to him. Only 3 seconds behind, so definitely not impossible. Not sure actually why people get invalid times. I guess they lost their internet or their game crashed or something like that maybe. You can see Spam there in front of Omnipods. Now Poker into lap 16 it should be, out of 23. Still don't have that big of a lead. 6 seconds is definitely one of the smaller leads we've seen. Usually when, for example, Rayson's plays, we usually got a 20-second lead or more. But yeah, this seems to be a very close race. Now Poker laps O-take. Actually not just yet. Now we will go. Get a line. Here comes Spam, still at 2nd place. But they definitely cannot be safe to get that 2nd place. Feel safe, I mean. Because Omnipods is not very far behind, as you can see. Not far behind is Thompson. Okay, he got still a couple of seconds. 8 seconds behind. So yeah, top 3 seems to be set in stone right now. Poker at 1st, Spam at 2nd, Omnipods at 3rd. But will those be the positions in the end as well? That is the question. It's really up to Poker here if he can stay without any major mistakes. Still 7 seconds ahead of Spam, so he's kept the same distance now for a couple of laps. Now into lap 17. Here comes Spam, still on the hunt, trying to catch up. There's Omnipods. Was in the lead the first couple of laps, but then in a big mistake fell down to around 10th place, I believe. So it's been a bit up and down in this race, but still 3rd place would be a very good position for the first race that you participate in. 23 laps in total for this race, so should be about 45 minutes for first place to finish. I guess a bit shorter, but yeah, around that at least. And Poker now 7.5 seconds ahead of Spam. And we do have a close fight between Thompson, Link, Marze 9. I guess those 3 players, and there's a couple of seconds to or down to Genesis at 7th place, and a couple of more seconds down to Ranked at 8th. Wolfram 3 seconds behind Ranked. Fussy pretty close. Wolfram, Raggle as well, and then a couple of seconds until Bits reaches the checkpoint. He's currently got the fastest time. Only player under 1 minute 56 seconds. Here is Short at 13th place. Focus at 14th. Dan Doom L at 15th. Oh! Misses the road. Will have to respawn. Maybe that's what happened to Omnipus. Possibly. But yeah, Dan Doom L will lose quite a lot of time with that mistake. Will drop down to 19th place. Unfortunate. Anyways, Sky, one of the players that will pass him, at 16th. Dexter at 17th. Fraser at 18th. Then we also got Magnet behind Dan Doom L. 20th place. Harry at 21st. Noobs at 22nd. That's currently the top 22. Poker still in the lead now, over 8 seconds ahead of Spam, because he set a new second place local record once again. 1 minute 56 seconds and 200s. He is very close to Bit's record. I guess Poker wants to get the double, but then he makes a mistake. Don't want to risk it too much though. I'm quite worried. So that means Spam will catch up a bit here. Maybe under 7 seconds. Yes, 6 seconds and 50 hundreds. Now even 6 seconds only. So yeah, Spam gained 2 seconds by that mistake from Poker. Poker into lap 18 out of 23. Seems like sometimes that flip makes players go a bit to the left. I've seen that quite a lot now. But look at this, Omnipods is only about 1 second behind Spam. So he is looking to get that second place. He's about to overlap Mario. That is maybe the most interesting fight here between Spam and Omnipods. Not many laps left to go. Poker now into the next lap, the 19th lap out of 23. Spam as well, and Omnipods. That's currently the top 3, and probably is gonna be the top 3 as well in the finish line. Because Thompson is 8 seconds behind Omnipods at 4th place. So that's gonna be pretty tough. Yeah, let's follow Omnipods here and see if we can catch up more to Spam. Spam basically only 1 turn ahead of Omnipods. You can see him there. It feels like Omnipods is getting closer to each checkpoint. Driving very consistent after that early big mistake. And meanwhile, Poker still with a 7-second lead ahead of Spam. So, wait, what? What? Poker has made a big mistake! Poker has made a big mistake and fallen down to 3rd place all of a sudden. What the hell just happened to Poker? He had a 7-second lead and now he's down to 3rd place. Did he actually miss that respawn checkpoint? That might have been it. He makes another mistake here as well. That is very unfortunate for Poker. Was looking to take home this race, and now it looks like Spam might take it instead, unless Omnipods can catch up. Omnipods only 1 second behind though. So now it got really exciting all of a sudden. We are into lap 20 out of 23. Not much left to go of this race. I wonder if actually if they switched the lap counting, because it might actually stop one lap earlier than I think. I'm not sure if they actually changed that, so there might be actually one lap less than I think, but anyways, we'll see. Hopefully that won't happen. So yeah, Spam now in the lead ahead of Omnipods. Poker falls down to 3rd place. He's not out of it yet, he's 4 seconds behind, but it's gonna be very hard to come back, especially with that kind of mistake. It's hard to keep your focus. Yeah, it looks like he might have actually missed that checkpoint. Respawn too early. So that's very unfortunate, but look at this. Omnipod so close to Spam. This is still very, very close for 1st place. Spam looking to win the race for the 2nd time. Omnipod's for the 1st time in his 1st race. Here comes this respawn checkpoint. It is kind of a scary one. Don't want to press that button too early. Poker did it well now. Soon into lap 21 out of 23. Spam still in the lead, but less than 1 second ahead of Omnipods. It is getting closer for each checkpoint. This is gonna get down to the wire. Spam cannot drive safe. He needs to keep a good pace to be in front of Omnipods. Entering lap 21. Poker now 8 seconds behind, so he continues to make mistakes. And Omnipods with a new local record. Spam with a 3rd local record. So yeah, both players driving really fast. This is high level play. So late into the race and still driving those fast times. Spam still in the lead, but only with half a second. 3 laps left to go. Okay, that was not Spam who crashed. He's in the middle of a couple of players and he's about to overlap. Wow, this is so close. Omnipod's going a bit wider in the dirt. And didn't get much speed over this long stretch. Might land a bit earlier here though. And with that build a bit more speed. Oh no, he went too wide. Hits the wall. So Spam will get a bit of a lead now. Over 1 second I believe. Yes, 1.5 seconds is now Spam's lead. Omnipods cannot afford those kind of mistakes. Here we go. Will someone make another mistake here? Not Spam. And not Omnipods either. Poker cannot actually not feel safe about the 3rd place because Link is only 2 seconds behind. But anyways, let's focus on this fight for 1st place now with just a few laps left. Spam versus Omnipods. Spam still in the lead. Just with 1 second. So yeah, there might be only 1 lap left after this, or there's 2 more laps. I'm not actually sure how expansion is counting the laps now. If it would be fast, it would be 2 laps left, but this could actually be the last lap. The players are driving now. This one here. So this could be the last lap. Spam still in the lead. 7600s ahead of Omnipods. Will he be able to stay in front? Yeah, I suppose you could save some time if you risk that respawn. Did it a bit earlier. You could gain some tenths maybe. It's very risky. And it looks like Spam is back to over 1 second ahead of Omnipods. 1 mistake though is all that is needed from Spam, and Omnipods will pass him. 1 mistake. Oh, and he makes that mistake! He makes that mistake! Omnipods will pass him. Spam with a bad landing as well. That is not a good place to crash. So now Omnipods is 2 seconds ahead. Omnipods might be able to make a comeback and win this race. Was in the lead in the start. Fell down to 10th place or so, and now is back in the lead. This might be the last lap as well. I'm not sure. Could be the last or the second to last. We'll see. Alright, here comes the respawn. You don't want to respawn too early now. Omnipods makes it. Here comes Spam. Also makes it. And Poker still in the lead over Link. Makes it as well. But yeah, Omnipods now 2.5 seconds ahead of Spam. This could be the last lap as well. Okay, I get confirmation that it counts like fast now, so that means Omnipods got 1 lap left after this. 1 lap left after this for Omnipods to stay in front of Spam. Can he do it? He's been driving so fast and so safe ever since he made that big mistake in the start. 1 more lap left to go for Omnipods. Here we go. Last lap starts now. Omnipods in the lead, 2.5 seconds ahead of Spam. Then we got Poker at third, who was in the lead for such a long time, and then made that big mistake at the respawn checkpoint. That is currently the top 3. Will probably be the top 3 as well. But let's follow Omnipods and see if he can avoid crashing. In that case, he will win the race and do what only a handful of players have done, which is to win the first race that you participate in. 3 seconds ahead now. Spam continues to lose time. Might be a bit shaken up by that mistake, or Omnipods is driving really fast. Hard to say. Ooh, okay, avoids that wall that he crashed in earlier. Still 3 seconds ahead of Spam. 12 seconds ahead of Poker. Going to the top 3. Actually, Poker only 1 second ahead of Thompson. So Thompson might still actually get third. Link also pretty close. So we got a close fight for third place as well. Here comes the respawn. And Omnipods makes it. Here comes Spam. Also makes it. Well, let's follow Omnipods. Only got the second half of the map left now. Not any places where you can actually make that big of a mistake, I think. So this might actually be it. If it just stays on the road. Still 3 seconds ahead is Omnipods. Here we go. Couple of obstacles and then the finish line for Omnipods is still 3 seconds ahead of Spam. Such a clutch ending to this race. And I think we can say it now that Omnipods will win this race. Just 1 turn left. Pure Omnipods will win fB's Weekly Race Edition 20. GG! And he sets a new Dedimania record. No, actually not. That's a total. Never mind. Spam takes second. And who's gonna take third? Thompson has passed Poker. Link as well. Poker with a mistake in the last lap. And it looks like Thompson will take third instead. Link will take fourth. Poker will take fifth. Was in the lead for such a long time. Marcy9 takes sixth. Ranked will take seventh. It looks like. And yeah, for those who don't know, I have the chat disabled. If you want to chat, be in my Twitch chat. There you can chat as much as you want. Anyways, Raggle took 8th, Fuzzy took 9th, Wolfram will take 10th, Genesis will take 11th, Focus will take 12th. Here comes Bits. I think he won the best lap. Will take 13th place. Fraser takes 14th, Pasco takes 15th, Short takes 16th, Dan Doom L. Actually no, Sky takes 17th place, Dan Doom L will take 18th place. So Sky passes him there, and then Dexter takes 19th, Magna takes 20th, Beef takes 21st, Harry takes 22nd, and now I will have to switch to this. So we got Salbay. Next up, will take 23rd place. And then a small break until Barbos. So yeah, once again, you can chat in my Twitch chat if you want to chat after you finish. Barbos at 24th, Noobs at 25th, Cappuccino at 26th, Canot at 27th, Sirs at 28th, Taskbolt at 29th, Sightsev at 30th, Daredevil at 31st, Ruby6 at 32nd. Next page we got Runix. Very close race as you can see. Runix takes 33rd, Funky Beach just behind 34th, Vince will take 35th, Chapo will take 36th, El Wormo takes 37th, Firefish takes 39th. No, Styx will pass him actually, so Firefish 39th, Styx 38th, Firefish 39th, Marco 40th, Milne 41st, Gatto 42nd, Sholto is gonna take 43rd. Too fast for disconnection, blah blah blah. Will take 44th, Sundra will take 45th, Naka N will take 46th, Ami will take 48. Ben will pass him and take 47th. Then we got Chaos-Han takes 49th. Eric takes 50th. Buy a Brain takes 51st. Mario takes 52nd. Tito takes 53rd. Comhem takes 54th. Papu takes 55th. Skid Racer takes 56th. HS will take 57th. Mash will take 58th. Era will take 59th. Mix Mode will take 60th. Shots Fired will take 61st. Toad will take 62nd. Sinvani will take 63rd. Itch, finally a player I can spec, will take 64th. Then we got Snelle Jasper respawns, so Mentos will pass him, also Nelky I think. Yes, Nelky will take 65th. Then we got Mentos crashes and Snelle Jasper will pass him. Accepted will take 68th. Akti will take 69th. Nox gonna take 70th place. Sengo next up. There is a 50-minute timer by the way after first place finishes, so... Ooh, did someone pass him there? Yes, Las Decor will pass him, take 71st. Sengo 72nd. My driving skills something will take 73rd. Shock 74th. Shadi next up will take 75th, I suppose. And actually, let's see who won the best lap. Okay, it was Omnipod who won it. 1 minute 55 seconds 56 hundredths. Anyways, where was I? Shadi takes 75th. Then we got Vapis. It's gonna take 76th. Ahead of Puma. And then we got this F-Zero Lil Machine player. Next up, Puma takes 78th. F-Zero Lil Machine takes 79th. Colano will take 80th place. Next page, we got Sissy driving for AMS. AMS Zit will take 81st. I really need to drink some water. Okay. Here comes Unnamed. It's gonna take 82nd place. There we go. Make Love. Great nickname. It's gonna take 83rd place. We'll do so. Doodle GT comes next. Let's see if anyone is close to him. Ah, Kivo 2 seconds or so behind. So Doodle GT will take 84th place. There we go. Then Kivo next up. And yeah, for those who missed it, I will give out 2 stadium demo keys after the race is over in my Twitch chat. Trivia questions about the race will decide who wins it. So Kivo takes 86th, then we got GFB, who will take 87th. Sophie, 1 turn left, is gonna take 88th. Whoops. Nico Egg is gonna take 89th place. Then we got RFG09. Will take 90th place. I guess people are sending me personal messages now. That's why their texts are showing up, I suppose. Fluffy Mittens, still a long way to go, so let's do an overview. So you got 10 players still driving, I think. Yes, 10 players who are still driving with 8 minutes left on the clock. And currently we got 90 players who have finished. So yeah, we could actually beat, not beat the record, but get over 100 players at least. We'll see if that will happen. It's not personal messages? That's interesting. I wonder how that is even possible. Because chat should be disabled, so I don't know what's going on really. Yeah, it's disabled, so I don't know why people can actually write in the chat. Anyways, Fluffy Mittens. What's next? It's gonna take 91st place. Then we got IMAX at 031 taking 92nd. Next up is Opt3, should be on his last lap, yes. Yeah, I don't know why people can actually write in the chat. That's interesting. That should not be possible, I guess. But yeah, could maybe be fixed for the next race. The expansion devs are pretty active actually. They really work hard to improve this plugin, so yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be fixed pretty soon. But yeah, normally you should join my Twitch channel to chat. So here's Opt13 taking 93rd place. Fast Explorer, still a long way to go as well, but on the last lap at least. See, it looks like we might have all the players finishing, hopefully. Yeah, even if you found a loophole, I'd appreciate if you don't actually use that loophole. Because it's not very nice for the players who are still driving. It can be pretty distracting, which is why I disabled the chat. Also to provide lag as well, so yeah. Would appreciate if Gatto would stop chatting, and also others. So Fast Explorer stops before the finish line. See if it will actually finish. Did someone pass him? No. He takes 94th place. Then we got U40. Still got a couple turns left. Five minutes left on the clock. So still some time left for people to finish. And I will soon also save the replay. So G40 takes 95th place. Then we got Dora BT on the last lap as well, so should be able to finish. Let's see how many players we have left. We got 5 players still driving. Hopefully they can all finish. Dora BT will for sure. Alright, that sounds cool, Oliver. It's not really a big deal, so didn't really cause that much problems, but yeah. So Dora BT getting closer to the finish. We'll take 96th place. Yeah, it would be nice to crack 100 players. Only done it once before, so. Last turn for Dora BT. We'll take 96th place. And Skirius, not far behind, is going to take 97th place. Then we do have not Wojtek, we got Artico Del Sur. 99th place. Actually no, he will pass Wojtek, so it's going to take 98th place. Wojtek with a late left the server late. Was had 626 checkpoints when he either disconnected or left. So yeah, I guess we can actually tie the record. All these 3 players will finish, so that would be cool. 2.5 minutes left on the clock. And again, after the race is over, I will give out 2 stadium demo keys in my Twitch chat. So if you wanna try to win those, just be in the chat. So here's Artico del Sur. Oh, 1 lap left. Oh, okay. So that might, well, 2 minutes left on the clock. Actually could be possible if he sets a decent time. That means Max Zero Set Parovac will have a hard time to finish. Could also do it potentially if it's a good time, but it's gonna be tough. T-Chicks though will not be able to finish, so we are not going to beat any or tie any records, and we'll see if we can get over 100 players. Artico del Sur should have the best chance to finish at least. Hopefully he can do it. Yes, if you have the game, you can just give it to a friend, someone that doesn't have the game, so you can still participate. And even if you won it before, you can also participate. One minute left on the clock. Artico del Sur should be able to finish, I think, but not so sure about Max Zero. He's a bit further behind, as you can see. Actually pretty far behind now. I maybe made a mistake, not sure, but yeah, that's gonna be tough. Small mistake, but managed to get on the other side at least. "30 seconds left here for Artico del Sur. Should be able to finish, I think. Gets past these obstacles. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, almost fell down. 10 seconds left. Will Artico del Sur be able to finish there? He makes a bad turn. 6 seconds left. Okay, he's gonna make it. Last play to finish is Artico del Sur, and let me just save the replay real fast. There we go. Alright, so that is the race. Let's summarize it. So Omnipods wins out of Spam, and then Thompson at 3rd place. Best lap also goes to Omnipods. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time.